I see. Thank you. All right, so to begin, I'll start off. My name is Eldine Chasovich. My pronouns are he, him. I'm the student government president here at JRCC, and my major is political science. I'm hoping to get my master's in public administration. The icebreaker question, what am I most looking forward to this semester? Probably the work that we have here in student government. These town halls, some of these events that we have coming up, which I'll highlight later on in our meeting, but also getting done with class, you know? Yeah, Amelia, would you like to do this?
Yeah, my name's Amelia. I'm Vice President of Student Government, Amelia Haywood, and my pronouns are she, they. And I'm most excited for just like getting to know more students on campus and being more involved on campus. And is that all?
Did you say me?
Oh, my major is elementary education.
There we go.
Hello, I'm Adeline, but pronouns she, her. I am the communications director of student government. And I think what I'm most excited about this fall semester is getting to know all the student organizations, including their members and their leaders, and working with them this semester.
Hi, everyone. My name is Itai Aharon. I am treasurer here at student government. My major is finance/economics. Still working on that, getting that finalized. I'm hoping to achieve an MBA from University of Michigan or another school. The thing I'm most excited for is submitting my application to Michigan and getting that over with, and hopefully getting a response. Lacey.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay, my name's Lacey Hendry. My pronouns are she, her. I'm the interim president of Campus Activities Board. My major is general health and exercise science.
What do you most excited?
I feel like I'm just most excited for all of CAB's events we have planned.
And the events are gonna be so much fun. Oh, yeah, too. All best. Ooh. So take it away.
My name's Amani Thomas, pronoun she, her. I'm getting a math and science degree at CC, hopefully transferring into environmental engineering. My position at CC, I am the vice president of Staying Rooted. And what I'm most excited for this year is probably the events that all the clubs will be filming.
Nice.
I'm Victoria, is she, her. I'm the president of Raider Nation Gaming. My major at UCC, I'm getting my associates in pre-biology, and I hope to transferring, my major in, animal biology. I'm most excited for, going to Comic-Con with my club this year. Really excited.
That's always fun.
My name is Sophia Alvarez, pronouns are she, her. I'm the secretary of the Current Affairs Club, and then I'm majoring in political science, and I'm most excited for the environment conference in Chicago.
Hello, my name is Conrad Carrillo. My pronouns are he, him. My role here at GRCC, I'm the vice president of the economics club. My major is, well, my major here is pre-engineering, but I'm hoping to transfer for electrical engineering. What am I most looking forward to this semester? Looking forward to finishing my final semester here at GRCC and finishing my hopefully all my transfer applications so that I have somewhere to go into the winter. So
Hi, my name is Daniela Antonava. My pronouns are she, her. My role at GRCC is communications at LSU, so Alliance Student Union. And then my major is nursing. And then something I'm excited about is just starting classes and life science and meeting people and exploring what GRCC has.
Awesome.
My name is Mika Tomas. My position here is I'm also communications and marketing for Latino Student Union. Something I'm
Oh, I plan a major in supply chain management and like with a minor in probably sales. And something I'm looking forward to is going to the Chicago conference with my.
That's awesome. Thank you all. It is so great to meet you, and we are very happy to have you here today. So with that, we're gonna move on to the next portion. So on the screen highlighted, just for a little bit more of an introduction, is the form like a layout of the different student leader groups. For those who don't know, there's the student, so the town halls are led by student government and campus activities board. We lead these meetings together. So student government is comprised of myself, Amelia, Itai, Adelaide, and then we have our advisors in the back, Valerie and Jacob. And
Did the people in the Zoom get introduced?
oh my gosh, thank you. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, is it Jazz? Oh, wait. I'll let Jasmine and Jamie introduce themselves. Sorry about that. So
Would you like me to go first?
sure, thank you.
Okay. Hi, I'm Jasmine Soto. My pronouns are she, her. My role is communications director at NCAB. My major is business, and the thing I'm looking forward most is getting to meet everybody and all the events that we'll have.
Thank you, Jasmine. Would you like to introduce yourself, Jamie?
Okay. Hi, yo, whatever. I'm Jamie Miller. My pronouns are he, him, and what am I excited for? Do you mean in terms of like GRCC or just in general?
Yeah, for this semester. Or general.
Writing stuff for the collegiate, I guess. That's why I'm here.
Nice. Well, welcome, Jamie.
Thank
Is
you.
there anyone else on Zoom? How do I check?
Oh, you didn't mention.
Oh, Jamie, what's your major?
English.
Nice, that's a good name.
Yep.
Is there like any way to check? Anybody else know? Or is that good?
That's all there is.
That's all there is.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Thank you. Sorry about that. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining us. We're happy to have you here today. As I was saying earlier, the two student leader groups that leading the town halls, we have student government, which I mentioned a little bit ago. And then we have campus activities board here with us today. Our interim president Lacey, Jasmine, who's joining us online, and Andrew is not here with us today, or Sheena, but they're also the advisors for the campus activities board. So with that, with introductions out of the way, I'm going to pass our procedures on to our vice president, Amelia Haywood. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. Again, I'm Amelia Haywood, and today, like right now, we're just gonna go over some of the procedures for how town hall operates. I really kind of went over our previous, so like what campus activities board and what student government is, like what we're here for. It really, we're just here to hear from you and also share what we're working on. So the agendas for these meetings, this is like a basic outline of what it would look like. You can always be found on Reader Connect. There's also, you can find a link to join virtually if you can't make it in town, like if you can't make it in person, because we know it's kind of an interesting time. So if you need to like, but this happens, if you need to make it online, that's okay too. And then allocation request is something that we also will talk about in these meetings. Each I will go into detail about how to request them and how those will function. But those, if you do submit an allocation request, you want to make sure that you attend these meetings. And then there's always going to be opportunity for public comment, which students are allowed to make a public comment, and student leaders will receive this these comments and address them in the next town hall or privately. So yeah, back to Aldina.
Yes, thank you.
Yep.
A brief rundown of how our town halls are going to be ran. So then, before we get into the main discussion for the night, which is about the budget, I just wanted to give a few updates regarding student government. Just wanted to give a brief overview. Student government is here to act on behalf of you guys. We're here to represent, advocate for any of your needs. You guys Yeah, we're here at work with these organizations. We're looking forward to working with you guys this year, working with the budget and advocating for whatever needs you may have. Some of the initiatives we have coming up that I wanted to highlight was that on October 28th, particularly, we have our currently kind of in draft our early vote day coming up. So more information will be out a little bit on Raider Connect about regarding that event, but also student government will be at a couple other events that campus activities board will talk about later. And then, there's a couple other events coming up that we have. Doesn't mean to?
Yeah.
I think so. Then we'll have tabling throughout.
Yeah, and
Next
you can
couple
check tabling, check out our Instagram to see where we're gonna be.
Yes, our Instagram is a great resource for updates regarding student government, also Raider Connect. I recommend getting used to Raider Connect and learning how that works. With that, I am going to invite Itai up to give his presentation on our budget.
Thank you, Lean.
Yes.
Take your computer. Hi, everyone. My name is Itai. Once again, I'm the treasurer here at Student Government. The biggest part of today's town hall is not only to introduce ourselves and the teams of the student leaders here at GRCC, but also to introduce the budget. So every single student, every single one of us pays $10 a semester, known as the campus activities fee. This is what brings together the campus activities fee budget. We are expecting $280,000 for the 2025-2026 full academic year. The reason it's expected is we can kind of project what we're gonna get, but until we actually at the end of the year look at all the numbers, we won't know exactly how much it is. This is just a projection of how much we expect. So those funds support our student leaders. So that is CAB, the Collegiate, which is the newspaper here with Jamie, also student government, of course. They are used for campus-wide activities and programming, mostly with CAB, and also it is used for allocation, which is the biggest part for every single organization that is represented here today and in general at GRCC. The purpose is to ensure that all students benefit from their semesterly contribution towards that budget and making sure those funds are used properly. My role here at GRCC and specifically the treasurer of student government is to support clubs with any and every question you may have regarding the budgets, regarding the allocation requests, regarding any funding that you may need for a club, any events you want to organize, if any traveling you want to do, any of those questions, how to fundraise, what to expect, what we're looking for in an allocation request, and all those stuff is what I'm here to support. So if there's any questions you anytime have, I have sent personalized emails to, I'm sure, every board member of every club, introducing myself, introducing my role here at GRCC and how I can help support you. I can tell firsthand that when I started at GRCC and I was a part of the club, it was sometimes difficult for me to understand how to do stuff, how to get an allocation request. What is an allocation request? Where do I find information about that? And I want to make sure that during my time here at GRCC as the treasurer, everything is very clear, everything is very known to club, and I'm here to support you in any way that I can when it comes to organizations and kind of serve as that person you can always come to if you have any questions. I am available all the time. So next I'm gonna kind of go into the budget breakdown. So as you can see, it is 280,000 expected once again. Student leader compensation, we have $72,480. I'm not gonna go into too much detail unless you have any specific questions about the specific. I'm just gonna give a little bit about it. This is just the money that goes into compensating the student leaders here. That includes the collegiate, CAB, and student government. Campus Activities Board, that is the budget that they have. That is $69,173. It is a third of the budget when you deduct the 72,000 that goes towards compensation. And that money is used for most of the events and all the stuff that Campus Activity Board, aka CAB, sponsors. I'm gonna skip the third one because that's the most important one, and I'll get back to it. GoCGR is a contract that we have with that helps and allows students to go to the John Ball Zoo, yeah, and museums around GR completely for free. You are able to get them at the Student Life office. Raider Connect is a contract that we have for their website. So that's the fee we pay for it at $16,000. Student government allocation, we have $15,000. Advisor travel expense, that would be $10,000. Student leadership programming, another $10,000. Homecoming event that we're all gonna be a part of is an additional $10,000. The block party that was hosted, student government was buying and supporting clubs by getting them items. And the Raider Nation game got one, Stay Rooted got an item, and it was kind of our gift to you, and that came outside of the budget as well. So student block party was allocated $2,988. Last but not least, the Winter Involvement Day, we're looking at $2,011 for that. So allocations of participation, so just for being here, every single club, it is not per member, but it is per club. You get $25 that you can use as starter capital for promotional items only, cannot be used for food. And you can earn it up to 4 times per year. So if your club attends 4 times per year, that is $100 that's gonna go towards your account that you can use, and it is simply for attending. So it is very beneficial to attend town hall. Every single town hall, by the way, today I'm presenting the budget overall. But at town halls, I will always have a presentation where I will be showing how the budget has changed and where the money has went, complete transparency. So the biggest part when it comes to allocation requests is the process. So requests under $1,000, that is $999 included, are voted on by student government at our weekly e-board meeting. So if you were to request, I'll go with the extreme example, $999 for, let's say you want to host an event, or you want some promotional items for your club, well, that's awesome, and we are able to do that for you, and we will vote on it within student government, and it is voted by me, Adeline, Amelia, and of course, our president, Aldine. When it's over $1,000, it can only be voted on at town halls, and I will go back to the to the previous slide to talk about the student organization in just a second. But those are things that us student government we don't vote on. It is completely by the attendees, and you vote on those items after the clubs tell you what they're asking for, and if you find it to be a reasonable request that benefits all students, then you vote on that. Over $1,000, once again, it is not up to student government. It can only be voted on at town halls. And the clubs that are requesting that money should be prepared to answer questions coming from attendees and fellow student leaders, as questions will arise as to why you are requesting that amount and what it's gonna go towards. So it's always best if you know you have an allocation request of over $1,000 coming. You're more than welcome to submit one, but I think that it's best to be prepared for questions to come up. Where's that money gonna go? Why is it, how does it benefit all students? And how is it available to all students? And XYZ and other questions that may come up regarding your allocation request, because at the end of the day, once again, it is not voted on by student government, but it is voted on by the attendees. Timelines, allocation and fundraising requests should be 1 month in advance. For permission of purchases, so after you get an allocation request, let's say you requested $500 because you wanted to buy a promotional items like a squeezy toy that has your logo on it. Well, that's awesome. Once it is approved, let's say that student government voted on and approved it, you have ideally within a week, but up to 2 weeks to submit the permission of purchase, which includes it's all available on Raider Connect, the allocation request and the permission of purchase, and that outlines how that money is going to be used with links, with designs, and some more information so we can submit that permission of purchase. Nothing is bought by the clubs themselves. It is always bought by our office manager, Sheena. So it always goes through that, and ideally, like I said, permission of purchase should be put in ideally 2 weeks after approval, or ideally within a week, up to 2 weeks. The requests are due Sunday before town hall at midnight. So that would be 3 days ago. So ideally, if you were to put one in, then it'll be due before midnight, this Sunday preceding it. Transparency and public input. Student government will always share approvals and denials under $1,000. So even if it's something that is not voted on by the attendees, but also voted on by student government, we will share always what we denied and what we approved and the reasons for that. And we do have an allocation request that we will outline in just a second that was approved by student government. And at the end of my little presentation, and I am close to done, town hall will be open for any questions regarding any fundings, any questions you have about the where the money is allocated, how we get that amount, any questions you may have, please go away and ask, and we'll open it for public input in just a minute. Just want to touch one more time on the line that I skipped, the $47,348. That is the allocation amount available for GRCC clubs and organizations to request for this upcoming academic year, 2025-2026. So if a club wanted to request $1,000, a club wanted to request $5,000, $400, it'll come out of this budget. And every single presentation, I will outline that budget and explain why the number has gone down, if we approved anything, or if anything has changed. So that's the number, it's the most important one, and that is the one you will vote on. So if you put in an allocation request over $1,000, it will be voted on, and it will come out of this budget right here. Last but not least, I do want to outline, like I said, complete transparency. It is the one thing that is really important for student government to maintain. Complete transparency, even if it's not voted on by you, we'll still think that it's totally within your rights, and you should know what, because that does come out as budget of 47,000. We did have an allocation request coming from MSA, the Muslim Student Association. They have requested $300 for a general meeting and supplies. Student government, during our e-board, discussed it, and we've spoken with the club, and it was approved. So that was $300 coming out of that budget that was approved by student governments. Towards their general meetings and supplies, we found it to be reasonable and to align with our goals as student government and what we expect out of allocation requests. Benefits all students, it is open to all students, and we thought that it was a great request, and we went ahead and approved it. So, any questions from anyone about anything I just spoke of? Yeah, please.
How long does it take to get to the organization, like our clubs?
What was that?
Like if you put in an allocation request, how long is that process?
So as soon as it's approved, you will get a message, an email coming from me, saying that your allocation was approved, and that's when I will ask you to submit the permission to purchase. Once the permission to purchase is approved, it just depends on what exactly you're ordering. If it's an item, a promotional item coming from fall or promos or e-print, and it depends on the item, it may be a week or two. If it's food, it may be quicker. It depends on exactly what it is you're ordering. It really does depend on the item, but that's why we want you to put in the permission of purchase as soon as you can, and it's really important. The sooner you can do that, the sooner the we can approve it. If it's let's say it's for a very big event, the sooner you do it, the better. The more time you have to prepare for it and adjust those timelines for you. So, yeah, does that answer your question?
Yes.
Absolutely. Anybody else? Yeah, please.
There's a certain list of like where we can request products from, right? Like Amazon is one of them.
What was it?
There's like a certain list of places where we can request products from, like in our allocation request.
Yeah, so ePrint is a really good one. It's on campus. You can visit them if that's a promotional item. When it comes to other sites that are approved, I do believe there's a list, and I think it's on RadarConnect, of approved vendors that we can work with. GRCC does not pay taxes, so that's a big part of it, is you have to make sure that those things are aligned and that you do have to sign. I'm not sure if it's a contract, but like a little thing you have to sign to approve that we do not pay tax on the items. Ideally, if you are looking for, is there a question specifically for like a promotional item, for example?
We're looking for soil, and so we were staying rooted is kind of wondering like if the list of vendors will ever open to different spots soon.
So when it comes to soil, I'm not 1,000% sure on exactly the vendors that we do approve for that. I can check on that and email you specifically regarding that with some more information on where to find those vendors. I don't want to give you a false answer. I've never dealt with soil myself. So if it was like a promotional item, I can tell you for promos, for imprint, those kind of sites. But if it's soil, I'm assuming you're not gonna get it from a promotional website. So I don't have an answer for you right now. I promise to keep that as noted and get back to you with that via email, and we'll keep in touch with you. Okay?
Thank you.
Any other questions from anyone? Questions about the numbers, perhaps, where that money is going? Okay. Yeah, okay.
All right, well, thank you.
Yeah, I'll give the floor to.
It was a great presentation. Thank you so much. So now we're going to enter into the public comment portion of the budget. So public comment is an opportunity to express your opinion or however, any kind of opinion you may have towards the budget, just to let you know though, during this public comment period, you can leave your comment, but we aren't, we wouldn't be responding to you like as during the meeting. We probably get a follow up with you or address any concerns you have regarding the budget, within the following town hall or after the meeting, for another opportunity to follow up. So with that, does anybody have any public comments regarding the budget? Wait. Regarding the budget.
Do you want us to submit allocation requests and permission to purchase at the same time or wait until the allocation is?
So you, so great question. So you can only submit the permission to purchase once your allocation has been approved.
Okay.
So the permission to purchase is kind of like saying, it's like, think about it this way, allocation request, you're asking for something, permission to purchase saying, okay, I got that. Now we need the actual details and all that information in order to actually purchase that for you. So yeah, so you submit the allocation request, as soon as it's approved, you can submit your permission to purchase, as mentioned, ideally within 2 weeks. Sorry, ideally within a week, the sooner the better, we do understand timing issues and such, so it could be up to 2 weeks. But always the sooner the better.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I saw that I was told that there's a requirement for the allocation request and public budget training. I don't know what that looks like.
Yeah, so there is, so there was a workshop that happened a few weeks back. Were you able to attend that workshop by any chance? Yeah, so there's also, a slide that kind of outlines how to put in a permission of, an allocation request. You can always email me personally and I would love to walk you through the process. Essentially what it is that, you have to be trained on what the budget on what the allocation request can include. And, what are some things that you can never ask for? An easy one, for example, is obviously like alcohol, say for example, and stuff like that, or, kind of outline some main rules regarding it. There is that presentation available, and I believe, I think correct me if I'm wrong, I believe it's on Raider Connect as well, that, if not, we can always, please go.
I believe that there's going to be multiple of those trainings, but Valerie, you can correct me if those long. Jacob is going to be leading those and he'll be posting them on Greater Connect soon. So you can stay up to date on those. Check Greater Connect for them, the Student Life Greater Connect, and there'll be, so if you weren't able to attend the last training, there will be multiple happening soon. So everyone can be trained on how to use the budget and submit allocation requests. There's also more training about other things, I believe.
Thank you, Fred. Yeah, and those workshops are continually staffing throughout the semester and year. So those are also a great resource for you.
Any other questions or comments?
Just to remind folks that there's the student organization manual, and a lot of these are on your Greater page that answer a lot of. So if it means for Cambridge, lots of tired, and those workshops was Cambridge, so we started last week, so they'll probably be offered on a monthly basis, just so you guys know that they are not yet in Rock.
Thank you, Valerie. Yeah, the organizational manual workshops.
Code of conduct as well.
All those are great.
It outlines all those things, and with the workshops, you'll be able to hear a little more about the budget training. And like I mentioned, if you have any questions about any aspect of it, you can always email me and I'd love to answer any questions, any concerns you may have or comments.
Right? If there are no more comments or questions, we'll move on to the next portion of our agenda. Thank you, Itai, again, for a wonderful presentation. Thank you. We learned a lot. So then, yeah, I'd like to invite Lacey up.
So basically what CAB is we run a lot of the more major events on campus. They're all free to students and we just aim to create a sense of community and inclusion on campus. Our first upcoming event is this Saturday at It's Fall Festival at DeVos campus 11 to 2. We're gonna have free food, music, games, crafts, stuff like that. And then we're having a similar smaller event at Lakeshore campus on September 23rd next week. And we're always looking for volunteers for our events. There's a lot of information on it, about it on Radar Connect and a form you can fill out if you're interested, but you can also just email CAB and we can give you more information. And then for homecoming, our next events that are gonna be our homecoming dance and a bouquet making event. I feel like that's basically it.
Yeah.
No, that's really good. Yeah, homecoming, you wanna talk a little bit about Spirit Week?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're having Spirit Week on homecoming week, just different like days to dress up. It's gonna be character day, tie-dye day, school spirit day, formal day, and
Jersey Day.
Jersey Day.
Yeah, great opportunity to show your school spirit. Well, thank you, Lacey. Good job. Cab has a lot of great events happening this semester and next semester as well, and I highly recommend that you guys get involved. Thank you, Lacey, for talking about the events. I also recommend volunteering. We have a great team this year, and I think you're gonna have a lot of fun, not only volunteering, but being at these events as well. So with that, yes. With that, I'm going to open up for, not open. We're going to open up kind of for any discussion. So now is an opportunity, if you guys have any other questions, any questions about anything going on, club wise, budget wise, any last minute questions before we adjourn our meeting?
This is also a time if you have any like events coming up in your clubs to share or just updates about your clubs, if you'd like to tell us like what you guys have been up to.
Yes.
I don't have all the details, but I do know that on October 9th, there's going to be a Hispanic, kind of like celebration, a Hispanic month celebration. That's going to be at the HTC building from, I believe, 11 to 3. Obviously everyone's welcome, and, ASU is partnering with, the Woodbridge Center. So we're gonna do like different activities. We're also going to, what's it called? I think we're gonna have certain performers, if I'm not wrong, or speakers. And, we're gonna have food as well. So we're gonna, we've been, trying to communicate with certain vendors to try to get, food for everyone. So yeah, so we prepared.
That's awesome. Is that?
October 9th.
Awesome. Thank you so much. That's something great about. Any other events you guys want to share?
We're trying to revamp our club logo, so we're trying to get it in the works where we can put that out to the whole student body. So we're gonna do a design competition and then hopefully give like a GameStop gift card to whoever wins.
That's
a good idea.
That's a really good idea. Love that. It's awesome. Where can we find more of that information? You guys have an Instagram?
We're hoping that we're gonna put it in the student newsletter.
Oh, the
that's
campus
coming
life
out in
newsletter?
October.
Yeah, awesome.
We look forward to seeing it. Thank you. All right. Any other questions? Yes, hi.
Hey, everybody, I'm not a student, but I work at the Culture Center, with Jamelia here, and just wanted to share a couple of events that are coming up too. We would love to have you there as well. Tomorrow we actually have the Diversity Lecture Series, if you've ever heard of that. It's a speaker series coming from our office, and we have Dr. Brandy Pritchett Johnson, yep. And so she'll be there tomorrow. It's from 5:30 to 7. So fine. Yeah, and we'll also be at the Fall Festival.
Nice.
With Cab on Saturday. We'll sing a DIY table. Stay up to date on all of our events that are coming up. We have a lot. And starting on Monday, we have some of our community circles happening. And then a study table as well next week. So take a look at our Radar Connect page too, and you can stay up to date with what's been.
So you have the lecture tomorrow. Yeah, you guys can get Fall Fest.
Yep, we have Next Chapter Network Community Circle on Monday at 11.
Nice.
We have the Sacred Path Community Circle on Monday at 2, and then a study table Tuesday at 11.
Tuesday, that's one good amount of events, nice.
Yeah.
Where can we find
Yes,
this
it's-
information?
Huh?
Where can we find it again?
So everything is on Raider Connect.
Right.
It is also, you'll see it on all the TV screens that are going around campus as well. And then we have it on our webpage and on all of the bulletin boards too. And you can always email or call.
And it's on your Instagram.
And it's on our Instagram,
Yeah.
exactly.
Nice. Thank you. That's awesome. Love all of this.
Thanks.
We actually have our first meeting on Thursday, this Thursday. I forgot to mention, yeah.
Gosh, we love that. Yes, Valerie?
Just a few things to remind folks, like, please make sure that you're putting your organization's meetings in Raider Connect and that you invited your members to follow your. Okay, so if anyone needs any assistance with that, let me know, let Jacob know, but all of your events should be in Raider Connect. We are working to try and get Raider Connect into your portal to make it easier to access. And we are also investigating having some texting features for the portal too, so stay tuned on that. That's gonna be, I think, available for you guys in the next semester. We have a health fair, during homecoming week homecoming week is gonna be kicked off on Monday, September 29th with, student government giving away, gift cards to campus dining. And then at Lake Shore, we are going to be giving away, lunch. And then Tuesday, we have a health fair for students where we are going to announce our partnership with Health Bar, who's gonna be offering GRCC's health clinic opening on October 6th. On Wednesday, October 1st, we have 2 soccer games in the middle of the day, men's and women's. Then we have our homecoming tailgate in the Ford Field House. That's gonna be starting at 4 p.m. That is going to have, of course, the bar frenzy hosted by Cab that leads operating grounds and phase. It'll also be food for you guys. And then it leads into the volleyball game and starts at 6:30, so please attend that. Thursday, if you guys are involved and want to help make sure that student life is decorated appropriately for homecoming at any time, earlier in homecoming, week to help with that. But certainly that is going to be our character day for Spirit Week. And then on that Friday, is the homecoming again. So I just kind of want to put on everybody's radar, like, please be watching Raider Connect, please be using Raider Connect. Please show up to those things that are there and offered for you. Hopefully you guys can get connected to more resources that are available on campus. And as always, also please read your email and like whether you will be receiving.
Thank you, Valerie.
Good question.
I just have another thing. Foreign Affairs Club the Foreign Affairs Club's next meeting is next Wednesday at 2:30 at Ender Hall, room 101. If you are interested in coming, it would be great if you came there so we can get our financials, just make sure that we have everything accounted for. If not, email.
When is it again?
Next Wednesday at 2:30 p.m. at Ender Hall, room 101.
Nice. Thank you.
So I have an update on the Economics Club first meeting. It's gonna probably be on Google Meet, I think, but the date's September 23rd at 4 p.m. Anyone interested in joining or looking for information, next Economics Club, talk to me and I'll make sure that you have attention. So.
Thank you. So many great events coming up. You guys going to all of them? Well, any other events you guys have to share? Yes.
Hi, I'm not a student either. My name is Jennifer Ekman Haywood. I am the advisor of Collegiate Student Newspaper here at URTC. We're online at collegiatelive.com. And I have a new crew of reporters that are eager and excited to write stories about your clubs and organizations. So Jamie is covering this meeting for the Collegiate. In the future, we hope to have, we kind of work out our scheduling conflicts, but we hope to have students here, student beat reporters and editors, and actually come up with them at the meetings. I don't cover the meetings, I advise. So, but if you guys have any ideas or if you'd like me to take back, or anything, I know it's Jamie's reporting, you know, to figure out the story. but we're excited to learn more about what you guys are planning this semester. So also, we can reshare things too on our social media. So if you guys have meetings, things coming up, there's that ability to, the editors are willing to work with you guys on that. So just want to put that out there. I hope you guys all have a great semester and school year with all your exciting plans this semester.
Thank you. Yes, the Collegiate is another great student leader group. There's 3 of the main, how would you describe it? How would you describe it, Amelia? 3 of the main student leader groups? 3 student leader groups. Then we have the student government cab and the collegiate. The collegiate is a great group of student leaders, reporters, and if you ever want pieces like Jennifer, right?
Yes.
Yes, like Jennifer said, you can contact her or anybody else in the collegiate. All right, any other events, comment, or questions? Wait, well, with that, just wanted to leave couple final comments for you guys. Thank you for joining us today. This is it's been great being able to explain the budget, yet hear you guys' events. We really love hearing what you guys are doing. We wish see wouldn't be the same without its many incredible clubs. Some things I wanted to highlight, I just want to stress the importance of, if you do need anything, like the student government's here for, we have an organizational work, we have an organizational manual online, we have the organizational workshops coming up, like Valerie had mentioned earlier. Nitai is definitely an incredible source, someone to go to, and we thank him for all work he's done, going out and contacting you guys already. Yeah, well then, with that, thank you all for being here.
Thanks for that one comment.
Sorry?
Thanks for that one
Yeah, of
comment.
course.
If there's anything you took from this meeting, and I'll refer specifically to my presentation, but also in general about this, is if you don't know, if you have a question about anything, please reach out. There's nothing we won't be happy to assist you with, and even if we don't have the answer to it, we'll guide you to somebody who does, and especially if you have any questions regarding clubs, allocation requests, fundings, we wanna start a new club, or you know somebody who wants to start a new club and doesn't know who to come to. Anything and everything, we are here to help. Obviously, my, I guess you could say my profession or what I'm more focused on is the budgeting and the financing stuff, part of things. Odin will be happy to answer any questions regarding as well. Amelia, Adeline, our communications director, if there's anything you need, seriously, any questions regarding anything related to organization or a new one you want to start or anything like that, please reach out. We'll always be happy to help you, and be there for a source for you regarding any questions you may have.
You keep going. I go.
And I just wanna make sure, on your way out, make sure that you guys get some pop and some cookies, ice cold.
Ice cold. Yes, I had cookies before, this was really good. Also wanted to highlight Campus Activities Board. They are incredible as well, and I'm really looking forward to all the great many events they have. Do you have any comments, Lacey?
I don't think so.
Just also another great organization to get involved with, and they have incredible events, and we really love the relationship we have with our student leaders. I feel like the groups are working very well together with each other this year. Good to Adeline, you have anything? Adeline's our incredible communications director. It's just that they know all of those, everything, thank you, Adeline, for everything. You're just awesome. With that then, thank you all for coming. This meeting is adjourned. Sorry? Thank you. Thank you all for coming. It's great hearing all about all your events. I have no clue. Oh, and thank you guys as well. I hope, do you guys have any questions? Oh, do you guys have any questions? Jamie?
No, I just wanted to say you guys did great. That was a beautiful presentation.
Thank you, Jasmine.
Of course.
Happy you enjoy that. Thank you.
See you guys.
Yeah.
Jamie, do you have any questions? She didn't say like, hey.
Thanks, everyone.
That's what she said.
Jamie's not. Hi, Jamie.
Hi. No questions.
Sounds good. Thanks for joining us.
Not a problem. Have a nice day. Live long and prosper and all that.
Thank you. Love this thing, by the way. Yes, please. Thank you. I have no problem. Can we do that? I'm not touching that.
Is on it.
No, not anymore, but I'm getting so recording. Oh my God, there I am. Wait, there I am. Show up.
No, that's.
And thank you again for coming. It was great having you here. You guys should come to Pollard Town Hall. Hope you should come to our town hall. It'll be great.
I'll be there.
Nice. Thank you again. It was great seeing you. Have a good day.
I just looked at the kind of all the, you get all the updates, it's just like, you're gonna.
What? And I don't know.
Sharing the minutes. But, yeah, it's okay.
You can even grant my back. Oh, I actually just. Yeah.
Do you make that okay? What can I say?
Sure.
I know, that was.
Nice to meet you again.
I wonder.
Because it just.
Yeah.
Oh, I've also searched. Yeah. I pulled it off. I'm watching that for that live stream. What if I have that other? I don't on live stream, still on this.
I think
you
it's
would just
really
watch it. The
I
live.
feel like you're not
Oh, man.
I wonder. Like, cases of like, the general, like, population have, like ordering like snacks and gear and supplies. This is like supplies, specific career, but I find her to find a vendor that cares since he already works with for like our landscaping and whatever. Go through there. We have a vendor and that means that we're not gonna tax them there. So it's not like, not that much. So I wonder if we go find that. I think you're too bad, I can inquire about that. Yeah, what fires and they sort of.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Yeah. Just how much do you need?
David's locked.
That's a lot. Yeah. Yeah, well,
But that's like real old.
year. Yeah, I wonder if we can find some like in Like what I was saying, with the bed.
For the live stream. So I told her to like. What do we do? Technical difficulty.
Yeah. What's your measure? Yeah. I thought Thursday night was great. Oh, they're both. Right,
My friends.
Yeah, I'll check, I'll ask about that, and I'll get back to you. As soon as I can. I went to shower.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes. Yes.
So you had one, you see, I don't know if you.
Yeah. I think I'm already Jenna.
Thank you. No, she's my best friend. She's my best friend. Yeah. She's my best friend and she's a. Can you do that? Okay. I know. You won't be a minute. I think.
But I just want to.
Wait.
I'll mention it to you.
Yeah, the color should actually. When's the meeting?
That's your answer. So that list. Doesn't have any like this, and you wanna just know it. That we have business partners, that we get ideal, Amazon is very cool, but. It's all not just make sure. See, like, there you go, you can already love it. Yeah.
You guys have a year, one more people trying to stay. Meetings like on the same day, because I'm the same has one. I don't see it over here.
Yeah, they're basically. So I, for last, I was on the
Oh, thank you.
board of the. And for the. Yeah. Hilarious. Hilarious situation where you don't need to call them. You guys, you're a vendor, but it's not gonna be choice.
Yeah, sorry.
Like, what are you gonna do with a promotional bag? Give out tiny, like, hot things, soda, yeah. Whatever you want, Colin, don't be taking some dirt on. I like that back a lot. Anyway, thank you so much for coming, I appreciate that.
We're gonna let IT do that.
Okay.
So we don't touch their, but
So we will, the applications that you will take us, like.
just that after that. If you wanna start getting these ones, that'd be like for.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how the, under the. Oh, yeah, for being here.
Good job.
Like, gives outline of choose 24, and that would be great, like, oh, yeah, that's awesome. Which is so much about it. There's sometimes it'll be like, you have a.
Sometimes.
They do it right here. We need a little bit more. But it.
And I like to say.
It's just.
It's shuffling, yeah.
So it's.
That, there you go. Perfect.
I don't know. I was like, when I had a meeting, I was really sitting. Yeah, kind of. Exactly like that. That's why I see. They are doing it. Yeah.
I'm proud of you, everyone.
Oh my gosh, we did so. We did.
What?
We did.
Great job. You really did, and it was really.
Or is it like around the school? Yes, it was.
It was very clear, it was very cordial, it was very.
It's always happy. I'm sorry.
It's fun.
Thank you.
Lacey, you did a good job.
We're so proud of you, Lacey. What's the here?
Yeah, there's people on the side. They're all in the back, man. Yeah, because E-Tech picked them up.
Is that man, this.
This is mine.
You guys have to.
I will.
It's my bag.
There's.
Now take my dark side. What's right here? Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Well, there's, we need like. They have to. your MVP.
It's not one. Oh, I'm happy that turned out a little thing finally. Oh, maybe.
Alicia will take care.
Well, I guess I figured it out, or Kalita, I don't know who was running it, I was like. The video. Someone stopped the video, kept like turning and looking, and then at one point, I kept like picking it up.
I could be, I was really.
Oh, should be. Oh, it's like after that, you were gonna see us like stuff, and then my shirt,
That's
like picked it up at one point, I was like, got.
I do the same thing. It's anything at the end. Don't know. I know.
I have to clean up.
So we got.
Going in.
I didn't get ready. First off, what was in question was how many, if like anyone joined. And so that was. And it's like, how many were you saying? Yeah. I don't know, you mentioned that, not, maybe that you set up, you say, when past the missing data. By that time, you have to know exactly what our terms you can figure out uninterested. I think that, when you get. Sorry. Yeah. You just get that group, you're all pretty good. Yeah. If you show that clearly, should we try? Then you can go. No, we only. Yeah, okay. That's good. Last year, they. I think last year, something.
Yeah. 7:30. Oh, I wanted to get, I just like, think I don't really want to. I want to get out and get dinner. Yeah, with you, individually. Oh, of course.
And everything's back. Can you guys do a sweep of trash briefly and make sure you're all packed up?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna leave you.
Yeah, we'll do it.
It's been real. It's been fun. It's been fun.